Yeah, we have returned with Batman, the absolute Batman, the hulking, Bane-like human being that calls himself Batman, and we love it. Picking up directly where we left off, with Batman having to face off against the new gang in Gotham City, calling themselves the Party Animals. These guys were animals for real, for real. But before we begin, we take a look back into the final moments with Bruce and his father. His father had just been shot, protecting the kids from his class and his beloved son. Bruce begged. He begged for him to open the door, but he could not. He was dead. Leaning against it, the door couldn't even be opened. He was just a child. The only thing that gained access to that room were the bats, and they came in mass. Not one or two, hundreds, and they encased him. Bats everywhere. That is why in the present he is causing pain, he is causing woe, dressed up like a bat. We see the pure versatility of this individual. We saw it before in the first video, but this time we see it more. His cape, or should I call it his tendrils, it was a chain, it was a claw, it was a crowbar, it was a hook. It was everything but stab proof. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure the muscles stopped the knife themselves. Even fighting like 50 people in a hallway, he was still versatile enough to get himself out of it by jumping on the roof and hooking onto it with his tendrils like a bat for real. Watching everyone, he took a pellet out of his pocket and tossed it into the water, and the water turned acidic. People lost fingers, they lost toes. He was lethal, and we love it. He made sure that if the party animals caused chaos, he did the same back to them. And Alfred was watching all this play out. His bosses told him to observe, but he couldn't help but like this guy. He was a good vigilante. The days were normal. He went to his job, and some days he went to the prison where the man who killed his father stayed. He didn't have the audio of the conversation, but this was a ballsy move. He respected him more. And one day, when he found out the party animals found Batman's base, he wanted to warn him so bad, but there was no need. Batman knew they were coming. Matter of fact, he let them come because this was a trap. As Alfred said, this guy is Batman as fuck. But not all people of Gotham City liked this. I mean, the news loved him, of course, but other police officers thought this was the reason the party animals were going crazy. He gets hyped, they get hyped. It feeds into each other. And usually, in every universe, Bullock never likes Batman. The Gorgons, however, will always have a soft spot for him, Barbara and her father. And it was funny because the doctor that was treating her father was Bruce's mother. Martha was cool as hell. Now I'm wishing she was in the main universe. She seems so chill. And when Barbara gets a call that she's needed elsewhere, she actually tells her to be careful like a mother would. But as soon as they left, the grown-ups had a conversation because they were both worried about their kid. Jim knew about Bruce. He knew he went through something. He knew that they changed him because he was the one that found Bruce encased in 50 to 100 bats. That ain't normal. He screamed in pain. Jim could never forget the screams, and neither could Martha because she knew as soon as he came home, he was different. He blamed himself. This stupid middle, this stupid prize. I wish I never won this science fair. I wish none of this happened. She told him to go hang out with your friends. They outside. He said, nah, I'm cool inside. She loved him, but she understood the pain. That day, he decided by throwing away his medal, he was going to be different. Back in the present, though, we see that it was not only him in this universe that was jacked. All of his friends were jacked. Well, most of them, especially the Penguin. This guy was yoked. Bruce didn't just decide to come tonight and play some games. Nah, he was here for information, knowing full well the Penguin was tapped into the criminal element of Gotham. He came here to play a game, yes, but he also came here to investigate, to find out what is the power system of Gotham looking like. Everyone was here, the Penguin, the Crocodile, and others. The only person missing was Selina Kyle, but more on her later. Now, the game. Midway through this card game, Bruce brings out a monkey skull. This freaks everybody out, like, what the hell is this? He said, chill, this ain't no real monkey skull. It's tech. and I just brought it here because I found it because I was cleaning up the streets of Gotham. The Riddler couldn't help but be intrigued. You see, his mind was still different, or rather, the same in this universe. He was smart, and he could tell complicated tech as soon as he looks at it. This tech is connected to a hive mind. It knows where every other type of his tech is located. We find out that this is how Bruce has been able to track down the party animals' movements. He was so intrigued by it, he actually wanted to take it and leave, and Bruce honestly let him. But right now, he wanted to know more about the criminal element, so he asked the Penguin. The Penguin took offense. Why? Is it because I dabble in the dark side? Why is it always me? And Bruce told him, chill, we ain't fighting, bro. I'm just curious. As soon as his guard was let down, he let it slip that maybe the mayoral candidate Hill may have some answers. And Bruce went to work in the night, as usual. Now, when I told you this cape was versatile, I meant it. It let him climb the side of a building like a goddamn bat. And when he was done, he tied it like a scarf, looking like a goddamn anime character. He looks so cool. So fucking cool. Still mission focused, he was here for information, so he went to work. Investigation were not his strong suits in this universe, you could tell, but he tried his best. Hacking into the system, he found some to-be-announced projects, and that is when he realized that this was a trap. The party animals had fed him that skull, left it behind for him to hack into, because this was the place he was never supposed to escape from. The leader let him know, you have one job. Escape, because the police and my boys will be after you. With one of the boys stepping in with the rocket launcher and letting loose on Batman. But this was Batman, the absolute. He walked out of there like nothing happened, and he attacked. Oof, this boy is bad. When he was done, he found the elevator and just jumped down. We need to know what them boots are made of because they took the heat. And when he landed, he opened the hatch to his vehicle where Alfred was waiting. He almost attacked Alfred, but Alfred begged him. Said, just give me a moment to talk. And he let him. 30 seconds. But we need to leave this place. Alfred offered his car, but he said, nah, don't need it. You are in mine. Imagine finding out that you thought you were in a building, but nah, you in someone's Batmobile. You in the absolute Batman's Batmobile. The height of this vehicle was half of the building. He busted through that building like it was made of sandpaper. He was extreme, and we love it. As he was rampaging through the night, we get a brief flashback into his past, into the one person that could always make him smile, who found his tossed away medal, Selina Kyle. She was the love of his life in every universe. If you know me, you know I stand Batman and Harley, but Selina ain't bad. Neither is Diana. I appreciate you guys and thank you for watching this video. Please, if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I drop a video every day, and trust me, you want to be a part of this because it's going to be very fun. Make sure you check out the other videos. I have literally thousands of videos up with different playlists you would enjoy.